Hey, what's going on? Christine Austin Ill coming to you with a quick video. I am literally on my way back home from door knocking today, but I wanted to get this video out while this is fresh on my mind. I just left from two ladies that I happened to bless. I door knocked. I didn't call. I didn't set any appointments. I was just strictly door knocking the leads. And when I came up on the side of the house, there were two ladies that were sitting outside, and I just smiled real hard, like, oh, how you doing? My name is Christine, and I'm talking as I'm walking up their steps. And so, I just let them know that I'm there because I received their lead. And I just asked the lady, did you fill it out just for yourself or for you and this lovely lady right here? And it turned out she said, oh, well, that was just for myself, but I thought I was just going to get something in the mail. Excuse me. And I said, well, no, we already sent you the letter, and that's what you have responded to. So while I was in between appointments, I figured I would just stop on by and see if you were here. And here you are, just sitting out on this porch, enjoying this beautiful weather, right? So I let her know we could sit right outside. This is pretty simple. And I went ahead and went through my process. Fast forward, halfway through the presentation, she tells me, oh, this sounds wonderful and everything. I'm really, not going to sign anything today. I'm not signing up today. And how many of you guys hear that all the time, right? And I just, oh, you know what, no worries. I just told her, I hear that all the time. My job is simply to go over this information, see if we can get a good fit for you. There's no obligation. So just to bring down, her wall that she started to create. And as I'm going over the information, she's telling me that, she's really having a hard time with life insurance companies because of what happened with her husband years ago. So I asked her the question, well, what happened? If you don't mind me asking, what company? So we go through this whole story of what is going on. And the company did her dirty. Her husband had a term policy, and he was right at the end of the term. Like literally, he was in the same month that they were going to renew or continue on the term for the next 5-year term, and he died. Although he sent the check in, they did not honor it. Crazy, right? So, she did not get that $30,000, and they had to scrape and figure out how to take care of his arrangements. He wanted to be buried. He ended up being cremated. So I understood then. And again, it's important to ask questions. Do not sit in these homes and feel like you are prying or you are overstepping your boundaries. You are the professional. You have something that they need. And the only way you are going to be able to help these clients is if you ask questions. And sometimes they're the hard questions. And so I just said, I can understand that you definitely, you had the short end of that stick, but you actually have an opportunity to make sure that your daughter does not have to deal with what you had to deal with by means of this benefit. And so I went back over what it is that we do and how we can help her. And I said, but listen, let me just go ahead and, show you some figures. Are you looking to just take care of your final arrangement, or are you looking to leave a little bit of money left over? And she was like, well, I was just, wanting to leave, just take care of my business. I said, fine. So I went ahead and she's like, I'm just taking the quotes. I said, I understand. So I gave her, the sheet, and I'm sitting there and I said, okay, sister, while you're sitting here, what's your story? Right? She's sitting there. How can I be a professional if I am not going to ask the sister or whoever is sitting there, what's the deal? What's going on? How old are they? How much, do they have life insurance? What do they want, cremation or burial? So I went through the thing with the sister and finished up. Neither one of them had life insurance. So they didn't have any life insurance. And the first one, again, she was looking at the rate sheet, and she's like, I just wanted the prices, and I'll give you a call. Can I call you? This and that? Absolutely. You can definitely call me. So I'm on the sister. I get the sister to the end and I let her know, you know, this is what we can do for you. Same thing, XYZ. And I said, which one of these are comfortable for you? She picks the $81 plan. No problem. Just go get your checkbook. I just need, you know, one check, and it's a one-page app. I'm going to get you taken care of. The sister gets up and gets her check. The other sister says, I mean, you don't have to sign up right now. I mean, we can call her later and sign up. And the sister said, that doesn't make any sense. Like, it doesn't make any sense for me. I'm going to do it right now. I don't have any reservations. So I turned back to the first sister and I said, so why do you really want to wait and call me back? And she said, well, you know, I wanted to do what my brother did. He went ahead to the funeral home and he asked them how much it was going to be. You know, so I want to know how much I need before I start a plan. I said, oh, honey, that's easy. Pick what you can afford. And then once you go and check and see how much money you need, if you need to get more, it's a simple phone call. You'll already be covered. I said, but why wait? That has nothing to do with the other. This is your benefit, your cash. That is checking to see how much it's going to be. She said, oh, well, I mean, I guess I was just thinking I needed to see how much I needed, and then I would pick what plan I needed that would fit it. Sometimes you just have to pause, ask questions, ask some more questions, but have a heart for the individuals. When you have a heart for the clients, when you have a heart for your business, you're going to take your time. You're not going to rush. You're not going to be thinking about the next lead, the next door, the next possible client. You're going to be 100% in tune with the individuals that you're sitting with. When I finished writing up the 2 apps, I called in and received the verification, made sure that they, you know, everything was fine. And I told the ladies, and I said, no, aren't you glad that I stopped by? And the first sister who wanted to wait, she said, you know what? I needed that push. She said, I needed that push because honestly, my brothers have been talking to me about getting insurance for about 7 years. And you would have left, and I probably would not even have thought about this again. God sent you here to do your job, and I can tell you love what you do. She could feel the energy from me. She can sense that I was sincere and that I wasn't trying to just get a big check from her. I gave her options. I asked her, you know, if she was just trying to take care of business or leave a little extra. And I gave her some room. I didn't force anything on her. And she moved because I kept asking questions like, well, really, what is the real reason why you want to wait? And then she told me, and I was able to counteract that. Like, oh, well, yeah, you can still get your benefit. Just go ahead and get you signed up. You're already covered, and you can just change it. Like, that's easy. Make a phone call and tell me if you want to do more or less. And we'll just verify, make sure nothing happened or changed with your health. And we can change your, you know, we can increase your benefit or we can reduce it, whatever you want to do. Guys, have a heart for your business. Have a heart for your business. Have a heart for your clients. Love on them. That's all they want is somebody that is going to take their time, ask the questions, answer the questions, and feel the need. You are a blessing to them, and in turn, they are a blessing to you. Have a good day. I'm out.